Hello and welcome everyone to episode 22 of the 8BritGameChat. As always, I'm your host Tom Carter. Joining me is Tom Roach, Matt Stevens and Javid Rahman. This time it's a follow-on from our third-party highlights and lowlights. We're doing the main console conferences, Nintendo, Microsoft and Sony. So just keep watching because we're going to do our highlights and lowlights of each one. Okay, on to Nintendo and Matt.
There you go, there's the opinion from Matthew.
Matt is probably one of the biggest Nintendo fans.
I'm a broken man.
Are you going to start, Matt? Give us a highlight if you've got any.
I'm very excited for Mario Maker.
Mario Maker does look good.
It does
look very good.
The more, I think Bennett said this, the more we see it, the more excited I am for it.
Yeah.
It does look awesome. I'm really excited to see it.
It looks like it could be a really good game.
The one thing in particular I like is the fact that you can scan in any amiibo and it comes up with a sprite. I just think that's really cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Nice little addition to it, apart from the fact that you
I would love to go through Mario levels with Duck Hunt.
Yeah, and I think it's every character. I think they've literally done every character.
I mean, they've done Wii Fit Trainer, so...
Yeah, exactly. And they did, I think they did
Marth was there, yeah. Link
was there. You saw...
Samus, I think, was up?
Yeah. I didn't see Samus, but...
I think Samus appeared before Metroid.
Oh, yeah, she probably did. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't one of my highlights because it's one of those games we've seen too much, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you too.
It was really good.
It was one of the best things they've had.
Yeah.
Well, it strictly wasn't in the digital event, it was still by them and at the conference, so to speak. So the Smash deal
Should have been.
Yes, exactly. Given how bad the digital event was.
I don't think it would have leaked if it was in the digital event either.
No, possibly. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it should have. It would have made that digital event so much better.
Yeah, they gave us a couple of good characters, some good stages. I don't really care about the main costumes. I mean, we've talked about it already, but
I'm actually trying to main Ryu.
Yeah.
Breath man.
It's great.
He's cool. He's actually quite good.
Cool.
If you can work him, I'm sure he's going to be phenomenal.
I like him. I'm not being good with him.
Ah, okay. I think we need to have a battle.
No.
Ryu on Ryu.
Because that means he's gotten good with it.
Oh yeah, no, he'll win.
I haven't necessarily got any good with him. I can pull off his fireball Hadouken.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
I pulled off the Ultra Shoryuken once and didn't even kill him.
What, when they were saying, you probably will kill them.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I'm so biased. Everything Smash is fucking brilliant. Yeah. Even if I don't care about the characters.
Yeah.
I'll still get hyped the moment I see them, and that will make it for me.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it at proper E3, so fuck you, Nintendo. Why didn't
we
have
thought
it there?
they were going to have another Smash thing in there. It just didn't.
To be honest, that just proves Nintendo don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm no marketing expert, but why wouldn't you have Wolf come back when you've got Star Fox just around the corner?
I know.
Like, it's not just that, they completely have missed the whole... Like, they've decided, obviously, to abandon the conference and go to digital events. It's a fucking good job they've done that, because you'd rather if they turned up the shit they did at a conference, it would be 5 minutes long and they'd be laughed off the stage.
Yeah.
Just wasn't good enough.
Was
still
this was actually a highlight, now it just ended bashing. Yeah. That's how
Sorry, we'll move on to other good things.
I'm sure this will continue.
Well, yeah, Smash is obviously one of mine. So my other one was just a showcase of the new amiibo. Like all the new Smash ones, Duck Hunt, and all the Mii fighters. Game & Watch looking great.
Game & Watch was fantastic.
The Mario Maker amiibo looking incredible.
Mario.
Yeah, I really want it as well. And I want a couple of the Animal Crossing ones.
I will be pre-ordering Mario Maker with that amiibo.
Yeah, all the new ones look really good, I thought.
Yeah.
All the new ones. Duck Hunt looks great. They just all look really good.
Yeah, they've put some thought into them.
Yeah, Rob is great, yeah. I was really happy with the new amiibo. And that's a bit disappointing.
Well, were you happy with the amiibo from the Skylanders one? Because technically they're amiibo.
I don't care about that. That's 2 out of like 20
4, because they've got cars as well, aren't they, amiibo? Or is it literally just the people?
No. They were talking about Skylanders then. And then it's just...
it was just the 2 that were amiibo, right?
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Tom, any Nintendo highlights?
I quite like the puppet thing. I thought it was amusing, and I watched your guys' reaction to it, and you seemed to find it amusing and compared me to the Iwata.
It was definitely a different way of doing it.
If I'm honest, it wasn't as good as Robot Chicken.
It wasn't as good.
But then that whole conference was just so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like even if it gets a bit of an extra, you didn't feel shit at the end of it. So.
But the puppets they were good.
I just like how when they were transforming. That was a good way of going into their big release.
That's what the puppet is just an amusing thing. So it's a cool way to open. But because I haven't watched the rest of it, I know a few things that happened in it. But I know you lot aren't too pleased with what followed.
The internet's not too pleased with what
Yeah.
followed. God.
Any other highlights, mate?
To be honest, I still have quite a few highlights that I could say, but really my other standout one would have been 500 Fates.
Despite the fact you didn't get a release date.
Despite the fact that I didn't get a release date.
Literally, actually, I'll tell you what, right, and you should be proper cheesed off about this. You've been waiting for that for ages, yeah?
I am cheesed off
And
about
all you got from E3 was a name change.
Yeah, I did. That is all I got. But the game still looks awesome and I want it. Really bad.
It does look good, yeah.
It's just, it got a name change. Which actually, I don't like the name change.
Fates is a bit generic.
Yeah, if it's not a
doesn't
game
make
name.
any sense. Yeah,
I really liked if.
Unless if was
And now it's
I.F
Fates.
and it actually meant something. You
I
can't
guess.
miss.
Well, I presume it's called If because there's multiple paths and destinies and shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But
And now it's Fates. And I was just like,
Well, that's the same thing.
to
Fates,
me,
I think,
if
kind of.
it was a little bit more unique. Where Fates is just.
Fates could definitely be slapped on the end of
Fates is just
any
a
kind of RPG. Yeah.
throwaway word nowadays. Whatever. I still like the look of the game.
Yeah. It did look cool. Do you have any more highlights? Probably not, because you hate Nintendo. But
Star Fox. I was like, yeah, that's all I really cared about, to be honest. During that.
Star Fox does look
It
quite
looked.
good.
I
do you-
have so many.
It looks
things
all
to say
right.
about Star
I wouldn't
Fox.
say it looks great. I'd say it looks all right.
There's some footage I see that I'm like, that looks pretty good actually. That looks like Star Fox 64, but better. And then there's some footage I'm seeing like, that looks fucking terrible.
Exactly.
It looks
Like,
the game.
it looks like a PS2 game.
The game looks.
Yeah, the
horrible.
graphics are so far off
I
base.
don't see how they can still think that's fine.
Yeah, the game looks horrible. Apparently, the controls are absolutely dire.
So, oh my god.
Oh, I hate the idea of using the fucking game. Stop!
I've read a bunch of preview articles, one from IGN themselves, and everyone says the gamepad thing is shit. Because you're looking through the thing to try and shoot an enemy, and you drive into a cliff.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that gets,
Of course.
the thing that I didn't get, they were like, oh, you can be watching your thing, but I can't do both at the same time.
That's
So
what everyone says,
I
you can't do it.
have to
You
look
can't.
at one or the other.
Yeah, you can't look at two screens at once. So you have to
the
fly
second
the ship through the cockpit, which is only used really for shooting people.
Yeah.
The second screen can only be used if you can, like, there's ways for you to use it inventively. I think Zombie U did that, for example. But it should only be used for stuff like menu screens.
I like how it's used in Mario Kart, for example, where it's just a map or something like that.
Yeah. Even then, I don't use it because I'm not going to take my eyes off Mario Kart.
No, that's true.
There are ways for it to be used in games, but at the end of the day, the dual screen thing doesn't work unless your DS.
Well, when they're both there.
DS things
Yeah.
work because you can see them both straight
Yeah.
away. But on the TV, it's just you're playing with your lap down here.
It's a little bit sad, really, seeing people like Miyamoto being reduced to desperately trying to shoehorn this tech in, which was obviously poorly
No,
conceived.
I wish they'd just let them say, don't want
No, to be honest, like after watching that conference, the Wii U may as well be dead. Zelda was literally going to be the last game. There's no Mario, no 3D Mario.
So if it was coming, we'd have heard.
Yeah, and they've already said the next proper Metroid will not be. It'll be on the next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My theory is Zelda won't even be on Wii U.
No, there's a lot of
Zelda
people
will
saying
definitely
right,
be on Wii U. I think.
I
I think
think
it-
If
might be on
it's
both.
not, it'll be on both.
Yeah, if anything, it'll be on both, but it will 100% come to Wii U. I think.
The
Because
point
otherwise,
is,
they'll
to be honest, I
piss
think it probably got
everyone off.
delayed because they want to develop it for the NX.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think
I
that's
can
probably
see
the
that
reason why.
happening.
because
I can definitely see that
that's a
happening.
decent enough launch game.
Oh yeah, I can see that happening.
It'll stop it going down the route that Skyward
Skyward Sword.
Sword did.
Yeah,
for me,
exactly.
Which was I ended up not playing it because
It wasn't the kind of Zelda
I
you
moved on.
wanted.
No. I moved on.
Oh, the
to
Wii U.
by that point, not
Yeah.
the Wii. So
That's true.
I haven't really got any more highlights. Tom, got any more?
no highlights, no plenty of other stuff.
Anyone else got anything to say?
I have a
I'm ready to eat
negative,
shit all over Nintendo.
but which also links to a positive.
Okay.
Alright, well, you can have that one then.
Okay, wrong Metroid.
I'm not seeing how this can be positive.
No.
You realise that on their YouTube video, this has got like 4,000 dislikes.
No, I realise that.
4,000 likes and
I realise
4,000
that.
dislikes.
Taking away the fact that this new Metroid game, fine, it doesn't have Samus, it doesn't have anything linked to Metroid Prime really at all. It looks like a all-right game.
It
Pretty
looks
good game.
shocking.
Yeah, I don't
The
think, I
graphics
don't
were
think it looks
awful.
like a game.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm keeping an open mind about the game itself. The problem is, they didn't do a fucking Wii U Metroid
Which is
Prime
criminal.
with Samus.
Yeah.
at least continuing the story.
Well, I read an article.
Do you know what the worst
they said
bit
it would
is?
take too long.
Yeah. They're not even doing it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like they've done a spin-off game
Do you know what
for
the
the
worst
first time in 8 years,
and it's not even a real one.
and it's just a spin-off.
Yeah, so
it's
this is the
just ruins all.
It tars
It just tars the
critically
franchise.
acclaimed trilogy.
It does, yeah.
The developer said, I wanted to do a Wii U one. Now, he's had a while to have been doing a Wii U one, but obviously they were doing this instead. Why could he not have? Because obviously it would take too long now. The thing's been out since 2012. He could have been doing one if he wanted. Or more importantly, if Nintendo fucking let him.
While Retro have been busy on other things like DK.
Yeah, but come on, it's Metroid.
The only
It would do
positive,
amazing.
the only
Yeah.
positive thing I can really
It
come
would
from
do
it
amazing,
is that Metroid, a 3D Metroid, isn't dead.
Yeah, exactly. That is the only good thing to come from.
And this game might actually surprise us.
The reason, well, other than the fact this game looks kind of shit, the reason everyone hates it so much is that Nintendo's basically taking a crap on its fan base.
Yeah, basically.
Because their fan base were all like, come on, it's going to be Wii U.
Desperately
Yeah, of
wanting a
course.
Metroid for so long, they bring this thing out. Blast Ball looks so rubbish, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like, why would you
That's something
Not
you
not
get
want to
crap.
shoot your enemies? You shoot some ball around instead.
it's meant to be like a toy or something.
Yeah, no, that game looks really bad, I think.
That's probably, yeah. No.
Javid, lowlights, come on, you've got playing.
I'm trying not to shit all over Nintendo here, but they've
Well,
really...
as well,
I'm
Javid,
going to
say.
shit all
Do you
over
know what?
Nintendo.
They've really not helped me in my
How
first...
many lowlights have you got?
Well, I've only written 2, but I've probably got about 20.
Okay. I'll probably go back to 20.
Another one that we picked up on a little bit ago was Yoshi's Woolly World again. It's like, it looks like a good game.
Especially since we had that developer just talking for hours.
And they well, no, what they were doing there was tactically telling us these are the only amiibo you're ever going to get for it, and there was probably like 20 of them. That was actually what they were tactically doing there.
The thing is, I mean, for us here, granted it doesn't come out for a while still in America, but for us here it comes out in
End
a
of the
week.
month? Yeah.
26.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
literally
literally
is a
Sorry.
week away.
So we don't need to fucking see it.
We've seen it an awful lot. Okay, granted, America you don't get it till October, which actually sucks.
I have no idea why.
I've got no idea why.
The funny thing about that is there's going to be a direct about it in
stupid.
English about it towards release, and we all had it for months.
Which is ridiculous. I don't know when Japan get it. I'm assuming they've already got it. To be honest,
They get it next month.
do they get it next month? Are we first?
Yeah, we got Australia.
Weird.
That shows how little the Japanese actually fucking want it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It was just
I'm still excited for the game.
Yeah, the game itself looks
I'm
good.
looking forward to
I
it.
just-
It's just
I'm sick of it.
yeah.
Yeah. The Animal Crossing board game.
Fuck me.
Now, the one thing I have heard from this is that it's free,
Yeah, I heard that as well, which would be fine.
which is
Because
fine,
I
whatever.
can just ignore it.
Again,
Just-
though,
you
it's the
don't
same
need to
problem as
show
Metroid. They're shitting over the fan base. Everyone wanted a
Yeah.
Wii U Animal Crossing, and they just trolled everyone. That was a bit different to the
It
Metroid
looked
one.
like it was
Because
They
they
said
sold it
over
on
and
Wii
over
U,
again.
didn't they?
Well, no, it wasn't that. They just trolled everyone with the Animal Crossing one because they put the amiibo on, and it was like, oh shit, Animal Crossing amiibo. And then Isabel walks out of the house, and it's like, oh shit, Wii U Animal Crossing, and she walks onto a party board. It's like,
Yeah, it's basically
what are you thinking? This
Do you know
is like moments after they've done the Metroid thing.
Do you know what the worst thing for Nintendo is? What is keeping them afloat is their fan base, so they can't afford to fuck them off.
Yeah,
And they are.
exactly. And come on, Animal Crossing is for die-hard Nintendo fans. Same as Metroid.
I really
Yeah, so
want,
they're
I really want
fucking off the...
Animal Crossing Wii U.
Yeah. They're pissing everyone off.
Yeah, but thankfully, the
It
diehards will keep with it.
Worked so well with the Happy Homes thing that they're bringing out.
That they still talked about.
That they still talk about, but yeah, exactly. And it's just, I don't know what they're thinking of at the moment, Nintendo. They're just doing these spin-off franchises that are pointless.
They're doing spin-offs of games that don't really exist. This is
Yeah.
the problem.
Well, I'll tell you why
are
they do all
great.
these spin-offs.
Spin-offs are great.
Because they don't want to do the proper ones.
And it's not because they don't want to do the proper ones necessarily, it's because they know the Wii U's dying.
Yeah.
Partially they don't want to invest resources into a
Well,
shit
they're-
console in
Yeah.
proper games, but they also don't have any third-party support, therefore they need to crank out as many first-party titles as they possibly can.
Just
The
to keep
easiest way to
ticking
do
over.
that is to do sometimes awful spin-offs
Yeah.
of their
Yeah.
amazing franchises.
Short things to
Which-
keep.
They're not in a good place right now.
No.
No.
They could make it, this would be a topic in itself, but like how could Nintendo be saved? Why do they keep making these mistakes? It's down to they don't think the Wii U is worth saving.
Well, in general, I think there's an ethos problem with the company. But as you said, it's a whole different discussion,
Yeah.
which will get dislikes.
Low lights, Tom?
I think I read this somewhere, that it was either Miyamoto or Iwata said, "Oh, we had stuff from Zelda Wii U.
Yeah, it was me and
That was great,
Yeah.
but we chose not to show it."
Yeah.
So could you have just not said that at all? Because that's like, we could have given you a good conference, but we thought, no, fuck it.
Well, that was kind of, I guess, his way of saying, hey, it's not all doom and gloom, we have this, but it did backfire.
It just the Zelda is just not ready at all yet.
No. Well,
I think they've scrapped a lot of it and started rebuilding it for NX.
the thing with
alongside.
Yeah, well, they specifically said this is only going up to like early 2016. So if they showed Zelda, it would have had to have gone through another E3 as well. And I don't think they want to do that.
I do honestly think we're going to get another delay for Zelda.
I'm sure. Well, if it's coming with NX is quite a way away. I think.
I honestly think we're going to get another delay.
Well, I think the problem that they do, obviously they make money anyway, and they're sort of doing. They're making enough to stay
I'm not
over.
sure.
Yeah,
But
I'm not sure this year.
But I think they owe their fans a lot more, and they don't do anything for them. And I think it's really insulting. And I can't see, like Matt, you're a die-hard Nintendo fan, and you're very angry about this. And
No, I'm not happy. No.
it's just odd that, and you know, there's been incidences in the last few months where Nintendo have pissed you off, and it's just like, why do they keep making these mistakes? And it's like, it seems, clearly it's not, it's just stupid errors, but it's like they're going out of their way to upset people. Like, rather, because it's
Obviously it's not, but
yeah, I can see ways.
it's easier for me to hold the door open for someone than to slam it in their face.
Yeah,
And it just seems that they're choosing to go out their way to.
they're cutting their nose off to spite their face.
Yeah.
It's just,
Well, does anyone else have any lowlights?
I've got
at least one.
I've got one more.
Right.
I'll go and go.
We should have got Mario 30th anniversary. We're getting this
Yeah.
They did.
Why the
so
hell?
hard.
They did. That was another
Why the
troll,
hell
yeah.
was the last thing that they showed a friggin' website where they could share all your memories about Mario?
I don't know what's
Why
being
didn't we
used.
get a friggin'... Maybe on that website, and this is probably because no one looked at it, they've actually got reveal for Mario game,
Yeah, really.
and it's just sitting there and no one knows about it because everyone's just so pissed off.
That
and
would
not-
be fun, yeah.
Or just burning effigies.
Just burn it, yeah.
because I didn't watch the conference live, but I came in, I turned it on,
Yeah.
and just heard like all these different instruments playing the Mario tune, and it just seemed that was sort of.
Do you know what that was? That was them just going, look how great we are.
That's
Well, look
just...
how great Mario is.
Yeah.
We should have got a Mario game of some sort.
Yeah.
Either
I
a
agree.
remake or...
Didn't even get any Mario Kart DLC.
Super Mario Maker is not big enough for 30 years old. If they're going to make a big thing about it.
I mean, Super Mario Maker is a massive thing.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
is. They've said too much about it.
I still think that's a bit lazy though, because it's like we can't be bothered to make
It's
a
not
Mario
lazy.
game.
It's not
It's a
lazy.
clever
It
game.
is a really big thing.
And the fans will love it. Do love
Well,
it.
you might like it.
And
but
to be
I-
fair, they've put like 4 generations worth of Mario resources into that game in terms of the different
The first
actual
3 and
in-game
then the most
resources
recent
on
Yeah,
that,
it's the
yeah.
first time you can make your Mario level
Yeah.
and actually play them. That's ridiculously...
I can imagine it's quite a complicated game, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's maybe why it's the only thing, but... there
It's
should
not,
be something.
it's not enough.
They can do better.
They can do better.
Yeah. Javid, your
Uh,
final lowlight?
It's sort of to do with Zelda, that shitty 3DS puzzle game. Like, if you're going to be working on that,
It's just another. It's
I
just
know,
another
yeah.
spin-off.
I know, but like they didn't even. Has there even been any clarification that I can do that on my own?
They said it didn't.
Oh yeah, but you can't do a lot. Some of it's obviously to do with.
No, you can do it all because you get supported by the 2 doll things.
Oh yeah, but that's nowhere near as fun as just sitting around. If you're
Yeah.
flicking between the others, it would be good with friends, but I'm not entirely sure anyone will have 2 other friends that buy the damn thing.
I know, I definitely won't.
Yeah.
I will probably end up picking it up because I am a huge Zelda fan.
You're only
Did you finish Majora's Mask?
No, not yet.
huge Zelda fan here, doesn't finish the game.
I'm a big Zelda fan. I'll downgrade slightly.
Yes.
No, I will probably end up picking it up.
I just think that was a bit of a shame because we know the Zelda's there, but if they're going to shut up,
Yes. In fairness, that's the Zelda star. That's the Zelda star I like. The top
Yeah.
down.
And it's like Toon Link as well. isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, cool. Well, we'll move on to what were probably the best 2 conferences of the show, so yeah. Okay, now it's on to Microsoft. Javid, lead the charge with a highlight.
A highlight, brand new Never heard of it before. Completely new thing. Sea of Thieves. I thought that looked really interesting.
Yeah, it did look really good.
They've refreshed the piratey kind of genre. The art style looked great. The sea stuff, the sea battling looked really fun.
You do like the pirate stuff.
I do like
It
sea
did
battling.
look really good, but honestly what excited me most about that game, and maybe I am a sucker, but it was the same thing that excited me about Destiny, it's the shared world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can do it better than Destiny, that's all I'm asking. Get rid of
I need to go
in
back
load
and look
screens.
at it. I need to go back
Well,
and
they
look
did-
at
did-
how that looked.
Maybe the loading is just done by sailing, which would be fine.
The problem Destiny has is the actual world itself has no one in, which I don't think.
And
this
the
will
world
suffer
itself
from.
is very disconnected.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Imagine the four of us. We're on a ship.
Well, exactly. That's
There's
the-
a
There's a
That's
pirate
right.
ship
Yeah.
coming along.
full
We're
of
like,
other enemies.
shit.
Yeah. That's why I was saying it was like you could probably pull together a crew and then just go off. That'd be that.
we can have Tom on the rope.
Scrub at the deck. Yeah.
No, that
It does look very good. Though.
That's
It's developed by Rare. That's all.
So
it's
it's, yeah, well, that's why it looks so fantastic.
cool. Yeah. I'm gonna go with my obvious one. Just all the Gears coverage we got.
Oh,
Gears Ultimate looks incredible. I so want that game. Literally, I will have an Xbox One to get that game by August 25th.
Oh yeah.
And you better have it as
That game.
I'll scratch some money
money.
together.
You better do.
Oh.
1080p, 60 FPS Gears of War Online. I will be doing that for ages.
I'll
I'll be doing that until Battlefront comes out.
I'll tell you what, with that game, and I was talking to you about this yesterday, I think, and that it might have been Polygon, has come together with an article where they've put side by side
Oh yeah.
14, 15 shots
Oh,
of
really?
the old one and the new one. The changes are
Ridiculous.
Astronomical. Yeah.
amazing.
I'll be interested to see that.
Yeah. It's actually one of the best ways to illustrate the changes as well. They have this
Slider.
feature that allows you to say this is the old picture. You can slide it
Yeah,
across and
yeah.
reveal the new
Oh, that's
picture,
cool.
and it's just a really good way of showing the difference. But yeah, so excited for that.
Yeah.
God
that'd be
damn
really
it.
interesting.
Like yeah, I've been watching a little bit of gameplay. I'm trying not to watch too much, but I've been watching a little bit. Like the guy picks up the long shot and he snipes someone's head. And I'm like, God.
You just miss it. You just
Yeah, I do
it.
miss it. I do miss it. Yeah.
I miss it. That's going to be the reason I pick up my Xbox One.
Oh yeah, 100%. And the game's
Well, I've
only
got two other
$40 in the
reasons, but-
States, which means it should be about a £35 game over here, which would be freaking sweet.
For 3 games, yeah. Well,
No,
because
it's only the one. It's just the original
Oh,
game.
sorry, yeah.
But I mean, even still, I get so much time out of that multiplayer.
well, MCC was
I think MCC was
that was only 40, I think.
about the same.
but
Yeah, that is a good
that
deal.
was
Yeah,
crazy.
and then that game's broken as well.
Yeah, this won't be.
Hopefully not. Yeah. But and then also Gears 4 looks incredible.
Yeah, I'm glad we actually got some gameplay for that. I
Yeah,
was
so
surprised.
I wasn't
didn't-
expecting from that.
No.
But yeah. So I was just so hyped for the Gears stuff, and they delivered the
That'd
movie.
be awesome.
Tom, highlight.
I was quite impressed with the Tomb Raider stuff. I like Tomb Raider. I like the reboot, and I know like you said like she'd be dead there. And it's like and she would be.
She's died like 20 times.
But it was spoken about more in Square Enix about like snow on her coat. But I think you could just tell that by watching the game.
The graphics were
And
really
I was
impressive.
Yeah.
yeah, they've put some effort into that.
So that was something for me that. Well, because I'm probably going to end up getting an Xbox One now for Gears.
Good man.
Probably not.
Good to have you on the team.
Probably not as soon as it comes out
Oh, great.
due to financial restrictions.
You've got a job.
Yeah, but
Don't make us do this on camera.
yeah, okay, we won't. But yeah, then I'll pick up Tomb Raider because obviously I played it on PS4. I played it on PS. No, I actually played it
PS3,
originally on
innit?
Xbox 360.
Oh, okay.
Traded that in, and I got the PS4 remastered, which I still enjoyed, but like just replaying a game you've played from an old, like that's not the type of game you can replay. I still got good like 15 hours out of it, but something new is going to be interesting to me. So
Yeah.
and I think it is just because it's not like Uncharted, but I think it's less sort of witty and charming and funny, but it is the Xbox answer to
Yeah,
it, and I
it is,
think
yeah.
it works well for what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm quite excited for that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
Matt, highlight.
HoloLens.
Yeah.
My God, does that look cool?
Bennett and Gabby were sitting there going, I'll believe it when I see it. I'll sit there going, this is fucking incredible.
It looks
Fucking
really good,
awesome.
but I want to physically be able to.
Like, yeah, well,
To be
that's
fair
it.
though, you've not used like a headset yet, and you're a believer in Morpheus.
That's true, but I can believe that technology works.
It
Whereas
works.
whereas HoloLens, in my mind, Just how does it work on that table, for example?
So I've read up about it, and there is a lack of. You've got to be almost looking directly at it. It's a bit like the original 3DS where you can't move too far either side.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You've got to be looking at it. But I mean, early technology.
Working
for what it is.
It's very early.
And actually, what they've said is it works on any wall you're looking at.
Yeah.
I think you've got to be
Honestly,
direct
it's
on.
absolutely groundbreaking.
It looks any table. It looks.
It's
it
literally
blows my mind.
holograms. It is holograms.
It is holograms.
Finally, like I don't know if you know, but there were more demos than just the Minecraft one.
Yeah, but they didn't. They showed them off later on.
There was a Halo one.
What?
It looks amazing.
You walk into this room and they're all dressed up in like lab coats that theme it, and they give you a HoloLens and you put it on and there's a holographic woman in the centre of the thing, and she's like telling you what to do and she's like all 3D and shit. Oh man, she's like literally in the centre of the table, Star Wars style.
Damn.
But it's just, and like the Minecraft one was tangible technically, like he was moving it with his hand.
That's the thing.
And like lifting it up, and then you could see the underbit, and like you could go into the building and see the person in the building.
I love Minecraft. So to me, that being able to look at my creation on a table and be able to move it around.
It's groundbreaking. Yeah. Take my hat off to Microsoft. To be honest, before we actually saw it, I was like, I'm not sure, because I think virtual reality is the way to go at the moment. HoloLens seems a bit. I don't really know what the word
I can see HoloLens being something I'll pick up.
I'm still.
I know it's a bit of money, but
It's going to be a fucking expensive. Would be.
HoloLens won't be around for ages.
Yeah,
no,
whereas virtual reality is next year.
That's the thing. It's way off. No matter what they say, the technology isn't there yet.
Yeah. HoloLens is brand new tech. It's that one step ahead of VR. But it's going to be something that's not going to be.
Well, I mean, one step ahead of VR.
The thing is,
I think it's one
little step. Maybe.
I kind of feel like it's something different though.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
head and a side, sort of a side step almost.
I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. Because HoloLens is almost like it's bringing it into the room, which is very cool.
Yes.
But I think at the moment, I would rather have virtual reality because you put it on, you are technically there.
Yeah, I think. Could you imagine?
Believe me, if we manage to go to Eurogamer this year, we have to go to any one of those virtual reality because they'll all be there.
Yeah. I've not seen any.
You have to use it.
But that I've now seen and been able to see what someone else would see.
They did show it off very well.
Exactly.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, I mean, they did it the best way you can, which is to put the thing over the camera.
Yeah. Well, that's why Sony, I don't think, really bothered with it because you can't do that with
Yeah.
Office. Yeah, it just won't work.
Yeah. Javid, highlight?
Of Microsoft, I think we've actually hit mine because I said Sea of Thieves and you said Gears, particularly Gears 4. I'm glad we got some gameplay, which I really wasn't expecting, and it looks like Gears 1 again thematically.
Yeah,
it's all nice and dark and I just want to know more.
Backwards compatibility.
That's a big thing.
Wow,
big
that
thing.
was crazy. What a bombshell! That was such a typical E3 drop.
Now, I was actually talking to a couple of guys on the game. I'm going to say it wrong now. Gay and the one.
Gay.
So the Facebook group.
The Facebook group.
Game fans.
Game fans. Shout out to game fans. I was just thinking, like, with backwards compatibility on Xbox, the only games I'd want to go back and play is the Halo games and the Gears games, both of which have remasters of just there, either coming out or just come out.
Yeah. I see your point.
It's kind of like, yeah, that's really cool.
12 months ago, maybe 18 months ago, it'd have been holy fuck shit.
Games are going to come. The games that I want to play are going to come out.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
But I do see your point.
I'm trying to go back and thinking what other games are there. What other games are there?
But I think it's the sort of thing where you've just got this library and it's
of
like,
course.
oh yeah that. But I don't
It
think
does
that's
suddenly give you access to almost 50 more games. Like depends on how much you're going to hard drive at the time.
And that is awesome. It's just I'm thinking.
All the major
ones are really.
I'll definitely use Skyrim on the Xbox One.
I guess. I mean, like, for me, I had it on computer, so it's like. But yeah, I mean, that's personally just me.
I do agree, it's a nice idea, but I don't think I would. If I had it, I wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think I might use it.
But I think
it's
very empowering to fans.
Yeah, that's the main thing. It's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Well, the idea is like a lot of people are sticking on 360, maybe because they're worried they're never going to play these games again.
Well, yeah,
and it's giving them an excuse to get
Xbox One. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Cool. Tom, any more highlights?
No, that's it for me.
So we're on lowlights now.
Yeah.
Go on, Matt.
Now, the only reason I've got two lowlights here, and the only reason I've got either of them is because this conference was bloody good. So, one of them was Recore.
Really?
Now, and this is the thing, and these are the only reason I have these on here, is because I couldn't think of anything else.
So you like them, but you like them less than the
I
rest.
like them,
Okay,
but
fair
I
enough.
like them less than the rest.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
exactly. So it looked really cool, but I need to see more before I can get excited about it, I think.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
I think. Yeah, have you got anything else to say on that, really, or just
No.
you like it? Because
No,
we haven't got a lot yet.
We haven't got a lot yet. It's a really interesting idea, but yeah.
I think my first one is Forza 6. It's the same shit they did 2 years ago. They brought a car in. It's
I
like,
forgot about Forza.
who gives a crap you bought a car
That
in?
car, yeah, it's very
No,
cheap.
no one's gonna, and they went on about how all these amazing things that actually don't make a difference
Yeah.
have changed. And they were like, oh, we've got 450 cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not actually that many anymore in driving games.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to shout about that? Wait till GT7 rocks up at like 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that game.
Yeah, like, it didn't seem that great. I think they know what they do with Forza anymore. Now
Yeah.
they just kind of like churn out a
This
new
is
one,
cool.
slightly updated graphics, new tracks.
People will buy it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
quite
FIFA
interesting.
and COD, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm similar to you, Matt, in that the conference was really good, so I've kind of had to pluck at least one of these. But like one that is actually a proper low light was the EA Access section when Peter Moore just came on and started talking about like you can play all the sports games on EA Access and Dragon Age Inquisition and stuff, and it's like no one in the crowd gave a shit.
No.
I think I forgot about it.
Well,
Yeah.
particularly now, like Dragon Age Inquisition, who gives a shit? Because like I'm just who buys EA Access?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd rather just buy the fucking games.
Yeah.
Well, is it sort of EA Access is sort of like
It's a subscription
Yeah,
service.
it's like $5 a
Netflix
month.
for games.
Basically, for EA games.
Yeah, only.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a
It was
great
a-
deal.
It was a
unless
really
you're named
interesting
as a fan.
concept when it first came up, but I think I think it's too expensive almost.
Yeah,
The-
I'm not
the-
quite sure.
the best bit
I
was
don't know.
it costs you can.
Is that $5 a month?
I think it's 5.
And how much is gold membership for a year?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You have to do both.
What got me about that was they were saying, oh, you could buy the games, you get a 10% discount. Yeah, but I have to pay $60 a year to have this fucking thing. Am I going to save $60 worth in 10%? Because I'm not going to. I don't buy that many games digital because they cost more than in the fucking store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom, any lowlights?
For me, I not really. I don't think I paid attention enough, but nothing really upset me or
Recurring thing.
angered me.
Alright,
So,
so
I
a
don't-
lot of stuff does anger you.
Yes, it does.
So this is Microsoft did a good job.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Matt, any more lowlights?
I mean, not really. The only other one is Gigantic again.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that game. Yeah, that'd be a lowlight.
It looked
Yeah,
alright.
that's
Seen
not
this-
alright.
yeah.
Interesting art
I'm
style.
just not interested.
It's just a weird MOBA
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Yeah, agreed. And it won't be a particularly popular one.
No, it won't because Dota 2 and League of
Lol.
Legends.
Jared, any more?
The continued fucking usage of the power of the Xbox One.
Oh,
When
yeah.
it's not the most powerful console, you can't fucking use that.
That came up on like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And, like you can't. I'm sorry, but the consoles are old now, so you don't need to go on about how good they are. And PlayStation 4 is infinitely more powerful. So
Yeah.
don't give me that shit.
Yeah. Mine was just Fable Legends. I just threw it in there because I thought it was really boring.
Fable might as well just roll over and die.
Yeah. So,
I don't think people give a shit about that anymore.
I don't.
There we go.
alright, so on to the last conference. So the last conference is Sony's one, and I think a lot of the internet at least seems to believe this was the best conference, so we'll see what we've got to say on it. I'm going to start off with one of my highlights, which was Horizon. Guerrilla Games Horizon looks utterly mind-blowingly, incredibly beautiful. The gameplay looks great.
I just need
The
that.
concept looks incredible. Playing as this main girl whose name is apparently Aloy, which I found out, and she's fighting out these against these awesome looking robot dinosaurs. And what a cool concept! Mankind's been reduced to rubble, which presumably was done by the mechanical dinosaurs. but,
Yeah, I think that's the way.
and now they're ruling the earth, and it's like, it's just so crazy. It looks like, apparently it's open world,
Yeah.
and
That-
it's an action RPG, and so it's kind of like, that's basically the same genre as The Witcher, even though it won't be a similar game. But yeah, she's like going around, and I think the animals do whatever they just do on their own, and like she can just do whatever she wants essentially. The game looks fucking amazing,
That's
and it
it.
just transitioned from the cutscene into the gameplay, and the crowd was like, whoa! And it's like, yeah, that's a total win.
Yeah, no,
Total win.
at the end of the day. I definitely want to see more about it. want to know a little bit more about the story, not too much.
Yeah, not too much, yeah.
For me. But yeah, it looks like a really good mix-up from these action RPGs, because a lot of them have become a bit similar in a lot of ways, where seems to mix things up a lot.
I thought it was a really cool blend. Like, you've got the robot dinosaurs, but she's using a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
That's a game I want to get lost in the lore of.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, that looks incredible.
Yeah.
Surprising.
I just so I didn't know about it because I hadn't watched, because I was working the next day, so I didn't get to watch the conference. And he told me the next day, "Oh, have you seen Horizon?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Like, check it out on YouTube." And I typed Horizon in, and Sony or something, and then it just said like Forza Horizon, and I thought, what? That can't be it. So then I checked again, and I thought, oh, this must be it. And I was blown away by it. I thought it looked incredible. I thought it's a cool concept. We don't know too much about it, but I still think it looks really cool. I think the main character looks really cool, because this open world, and I think you said comparing it to The Witcher 3, I think it already looks a lot better than The Witcher 3. But
Yeah, well, I don't think we should take that comparison too literally, but yeah. That's only 2016 as well, so at best it will only go through one more E3, so that'd be good.
I can deal with 2, particularly because you've got gameplay the first one.
Yeah. Tom, highlight?
highlight for me was the Thieves' End gameplay. Because obviously we saw it come on and then it stopped working and they had to restart.
There's always at least one of those at E3.
So I guess that would cause people to go, it's bad. But the transition between the cutscene to the gameplay and just driving down the hill and the mountain, I just thought that was really great.
It was very cool how you seemed to be able to take whatever path you wanted when you were driving down that hill.
And it did look very pretty.
Yeah.
And then how it ends with he's like falling off the car, he's on the rope and he's about to hit the scaffold. And
Oh yeah.
I just thought that was really good, and I'm glad. And I think you mentioned it either in your thoughts of the day or at the conference that
Check both of those out.
this looks so much better than the gameplay we got, where you meet up with Drake's brother and you're just shooting the guys on those like cliffs.
Yeah.
And it was incredible, and I really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. Cool. Matt, highlight?
I'm saying this again from earlier, but Star Wars Battlefront. Again,
Well, they showed off something new.
I just want to say Star Wars Battlefront all day. It was amazing.
Yeah, they showed off the co-op horde mode style thing at Sony, didn't they?
Was that Sony?
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Yeah. I know. We were wondering if it was Tatooine or Jakku.
It's Jak.
No, it's Tatooine.
I thought Star Destroyers on the ground in the background.
The woman. I was watching the gameplay thing.
Oh right.
Yeah, I was watching the gameplay thing, and the lady from EA was like, "This is on Tatooine."
Yeah, no, it just looks awesome.
No, because I did recognise the Star Destroyer, but then Admiral Akbar says the Emperor's forces, so there was a bit of a blurred line there.
Yeah,
well, when you win, and Rakbar says, "Oh, I wish I could see the look on the Emperor's face right now."
It just looks awesome. And I want that game.
It does
I need
so
that game
good.
in my life.
So good. Yeah.
You've got to wait quite a while, I'm afraid. 17th?
20th for us. 17th for America.
Yeah.
But we get it on Friday, obviously. So.
Yeah.
That's not too far away.
Bastards.
I got fucking gears to tide me over. Not yet, but
You will get kids.
I will.
Look at him. He's like a crack addict.
Come on, Joe, highlight.
I don't particularly care, but the way the internet reacted, they had two things for this. The Final Fantasy VII, everyone lost their shit, and Shenmue.
And Last Guardian.
Well, yeah, but like these are two things that no one thought they'd have.
Yeah.
The Last Guardian, everyone says every year they're going to have it, and eventually they have to. But these two things are just like, oh fuck, they've actually done it.
Yeah. It's a bit of a shame I don't care about either of those, because otherwise I think to be fair, it was still a bombshell. Like, it was still a bombshell.
That's why it gave E3 a bit of, pizzazz.
Yeah, no, that's a good highlight, yeah. I agree with you on that one. My other highlight was... Well, I said The Last Guardian, just the fact it showed up, basically.
Which is crazy. And it looked...
mainly because I didn't want to say Battlefront a second time.
No, well, yeah, I had that kind of in the head as well.
But The Last Guardian showing up was really... It was exciting more than anything.
It looks good as well.
Yeah, it does look good. But to me, it was just really exciting to see it there.
Yeah.
the reaction towards The Last Guardian, because I think you guys were saying, wait, is this Uncharted? Because they're like this franchise.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah.
And everyone was starting to cheer.
Well, we kind of hoped they'd start on Uncharted.
Yeah, we wanted it out of the way.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So, Last Guardian is an interesting point with me because actually I put it as a negative.
Well,
I have too, but not.
you both put it as a negative.
Yeah.
But not
like it.
because.
You guys are asking for dislike.
No, but hear us out.
They won't.
Yeah. I don't even know if his argument is the same as mine yet,
Go
but
on.
let's go.
This is just along the lines of what I said about the Division as well. Because this game has existed for so long, like 2009 it was first shown, and you start not to care, and it seems that the best way to compare it is like you see a film trailer and it looks fantastic, and then you see the film and it's good but it's not great, and the trailer is there to sell the film, and I feel that not necessarily the trailer on its own or the gameplay, but just the sort of hype around this game, the sort of like, why hasn't this come out? I think that's, people are more hyped for that than what it actually is. Because when you step back and look at it, I don't really get what you have to do. It's just a puzzle game with this dog, Finn.
It's not that hard, yes. It's a puzzle platform.
That's what the game is.
Yeah, but this is my opinion. I might come around if I see more, if I get a chance to play it, or whatever, but it just doesn't seem that it deserves the hype it's getting, in my opinion.
It gets the hype because the 2 games before it were amazing.
Yeah. You know
It's
how
its
I
spiritual successor to Shadow.
You know how I've
Process.
banged on about Journey?
Yeah.
Maybe you won't like Journey.
Okay.
Because these kind of games are all about the experience.
Yeah. Well, if it's
Like, The Last Guardian doesn't need a bombastic trailer. In fact, it would suffer from a bombastic trailer. It's just,
It's atmospheric.
that's just what it is.
Yeah.
It's just The Last Guardian.
But also, I didn't think it looked graphically that big an improvement from what we saw last time.
It
It
looks
shats
I
all
thought it
over
was
when
amazing,
it's
actually.
It did
Yeah,
look
I
amazing.
have to look at
that
it again,
fur
but
texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. None of that really is my.
So we're on
issue.
low lights about now, by the way.
Yeah. I'm still talking about Last Guardian. None of that really was my issue with it. It's just, we didn't see much. Fine, whatever. To me, it doesn't look like anything special. It just, if that's the way the puzzle platformer works out, I can see it becoming very repetitive and very boring very quickly.
I agree.
But that's just for me. I don't know. I want to see. I do want to see more of it and see what it's like. I want to give it a chance because obviously it has been hyped for a very long time. But yeah, it doesn't strike me as a game I want to instantly go and pick up.
Well, obviously I've never played it.
Yeah.
But I think you're judging it very harshly on about 2 minutes worth of gameplay.
Yeah. No. I mean, like I said, it is only 2 minutes. So at the moment, I'm not interested.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
But I think you just asked the question, why did a puzzle platformer... I know it's a lot more complex, like a platformer could be more complex than like games that appear to have more to do, like an open world, but it just seemed, why did it get delayed?
Just
They started
Why
it
could it be so difficult?
They started it completely again. It was going to be a PS3 game. Then they took it completely apart when they knew
And the thing
PS4 was
is,
coming.
yeah, apparently the corporate reason they're giving is that the PS3 turned out not to be strong enough for it.
Which I can believe.
I can believe it, yeah. Although obviously there's a lot of stories about The Last
Yeah.
Guardian that like the development team just kind of dropped out and they stopped to watch people around and stuff like that. And then eventually, yeah, they just made a PS4 game, which didn't help.
At the moment, you just need to see more. At the end of the day, it's just. It is hard to judge it. In fairness, it really is hard to judge it the way it is because all we have seen is 2 clips, effectively.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
My first one actually is completely opposite to him. Uncharted 4. It had no place being at the end. I don't think. Frankly, it was quite disappointing that they're going to end on Uncharted 4 that they ended on
Yeah, I agree.
last year. That is probably not coming out for fucking ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of agree with that where it was shown, but I was impressed with the gameplay.
Like,
They need to.
They don't need
Sony
to-
need to learn from Ubisoft in these big end of show reveals.
Yeah, and you need a big
yeah,
surprise.
like
at the end.
if Uncharted had been at the top, Last Guardian could have been the last thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like what the
You need
people
to
would
blow
have just died.
You need to blow people's minds.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And
I see no reason why Uncharted couldn't have been at the front instead.
Uncharted 4 is just predict like it's not come, or we know it's Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
They're all just like, oh, it's our biggest game, so we're just going to do it.
Exactly. Whereas at least if Uncharted was at the front, you'd have people going, "What the fuck's going to be at the end then?"
Yeah, exactly.
And it would have been exciting the whole way through. You'd been sitting there going, "Fuck,
Yeah.
that was
As
Yeah.
soon as
Whereas
we
the
knew
whole
the
way
first
through, I
one,
was sitting
like,
there
where's
going,
the
"Well,
Uncharted
Uncharted should be at the end."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as it wasn't at the beginning, it was going to be.
Yeah.
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 Well,
I know. I agree on that.
Your reaction, you were like, we've not seen any Uncharted yet. Are they going to end on it?
Yeah.
We've only got.
Well, that's they were getting close to the end of the show, and I was like, "Where's Ratchet? Where's Uncharted?
Oh, yeah.
Where's?"
Let's not get. We'll get on Ratchet in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll get all up to Ratchet.
Well, my low light's another missing game. Well, it's not as quite as criminal as something like Ratchet, but mine's the fact that, and this is very personal to me because there was no Bloodborne there. And Shuhei Yoshida was like, "We're doing an expansion, so where the fuck is it? Like, it's your most
Yeah.
successful game in the last year.
If
Where the hell is it?"
if it's that far away, then they'll be holding that for TGS probably, or
Yeah,
just
that's
some random
disappointing.
release. But yeah, I agree. They should at least give it some kind of mention. To
Yeah,
go, fuck,
definitely
this
think it
is
should have been there. But that's just very personal to me. That was one of my most wanted things of the show. It wasn't there at all, so oh well.
Yeah, fair enough.
So lovely. At least the night's coming, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true.
Tom, any more lowlights?
No, I can think of.
Matt?
Well, I'm not going to spoil yours, but mine is just Dreams.
Yeah, that's my last one as well.
What
Dreams
the fuck?
was rubbish.
It's
Actually,
It's
It was
down.
really creepy, actually. That man
yeah,
that they do.
I guess it was kind of creepy. It was just disappointing because Media Molecule were like one of their biggest
Yeah.
developers, and like Little Big Planet was. Like I think it was Colin from Kind of Funny who was saying this. Media Molecule just gets crazier and crazier to the point where it's a little bad because they're
They
not
need to
really making
take-
games
They need to
anymore.
take a fucking step back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Sony's just turn around and be like, okay, just do all the
Well, yeah, basically because they're massive, but yeah, no, I agree with you. Dreams was a bit of a disappointment. I think most people were sitting there going, "What the fuck is this?"
Do you know what? Now they've made that
And I
mistake,
think,
though,
sorry,
being on
just
there.
to- I think so. The problem with Dreams was I think it came. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty close after Horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it
And
was
that's
directly
both of
after.
them.
It was-
Like, that's
it was
two
the
of
third
their
one.
first
It was
party
the third-
studios.
yeah,
Yeah.
the third one.
And then they got like Final Fantasy.
And Hitman and stuff like that. But yeah, that's two of their first party studios. One of them shows this incredible thing that everyone loves, and then Media Molecule shows up and it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Yeah, people don't like that.
Yeah.
That's all.
So basically, the final low light of the show, Jade.
Where the fuck was Ratchet? Do you know what's worse than this? I found out after the show that 3.5 hours before the show, they released like a full, like, it ended up being like 8 minutes of gameplay. 3.5 hours before the goddamn show.
And it looks amazing.
Why was it not in the goddamn
It
show?
should have been in it. It's Ratchet. It deserves. It's
Yeah, it does look really good.
They allowed people
Deserves
to
to be
tease
in
it when they were showing them the
Whatever.
the dress rehearsal or
Yeah.
whatever, and Ratchet's like, where the fuck was that?
Yeah, I agree.
That is going to be one of their biggest games next year, I think. So, like, where was it?
Well, maybe they don't need. Well, mate, it's a mistake not to show it, but because they're so confident with it, they don't need to.
Yeah.
Because
No.
they could go. They could release a trailer or gameplay
At the end of the
any time.
day.
Yeah, they could do.
they could go mad on trailers, just TV trailers and stuff like
True,
that. So
yeah,
which
true.
would sell the game anyway. So
I guess maybe their audience are aiming it, maybe it's slightly younger audience that probably isn't watching E3 because it'll go along with the film.
I'd
That's probably,
be kind of
Yeah, I guess.
surprised.
Actually,
I'd be
look,
kind of surprised.
no, because I think anyone who's likes Ratchet is going to buy it regardless if it showed up. at
yeah, they've
E3.
already it's already been sold to me, that game.
oh god, yeah, I'll be.
But I'm getting that game.
Yeah.
So they're just going to aim at like probably TV adverts to go along with the film, and that's how they're going to sell the game,
Yeah.
get kids into the franchise, and so on.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit disappointed that they released something on the day of.
Yeah, that seems odd.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's pretty much it for our conference coverage. Let us know in the comments below your highlights and your lowlights. But I think we're just going to do our top 3 games of the show. Okay, so just before we leave you, we're just going to do our top 3 games of the show each. 3, 2, 1. So, Matt, do you want to go first?
Now, are we doing this? Are we all saying all together, or are we doing
Oh, no,
three
yeah, that's a good idea. We could do 3, 3, 3, 2. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I like it, I like it.
So my third game that is my favourite is Horizon.
Okay, yeah,
That's
good
right.
choice.
Three, yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Sorry.
I'm going to
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves in third position.
Wow, okay, that's an interesting
looking
choice.
Good, yeah.
Interesting choice.
Cool.
Third place for me is Gears 4.
Wow.
No, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Third place for me is Near.
Fair enough.
Is that legit?
Yeah.
Or are you just struggling to think of games that were...
No, because I'm looking through the list. No.
There was 10 seconds of rendering.
And none of it was gameplay.
But I'm excited.
Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, fair.
Matt, number 2.
Plants vs Zombies.
Good call.
Yeah, that is a very good call, yeah.
So hyped.
Yeah, it's a very good call.
That is also my number 2.
Okay, also a very good call.
Good man.
What was your third one?
Sea of Thieves.
That means one of them is not on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And I think it's this one. Star Wars Battlefront is my number 2.
Interesting.
Number 2 for me, Gears 4.
Whoa! Yeah, okay, fair enough. Matt, number 1.
Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, that's no surprise.
So hyped.
I think I know what yours is.
It's Horizon.
Yeah, no Battlefront in your top 3.
It was 4th.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. My number 1 is Horizon.
I was just saying.
Yeah, mine was Horizon.
Horizon for me for number 1.
Damn! So is that 3 Horizons?
Yeah. And he went 3rd?
Mine was third.
Yeah, so
It gets
I
in
think-
everyone's top 3.
I think
Horizon is the...
we can probably fair enough all
I think it's fair enough to
Horizon
say-
against the 8-Brit Gaming Collective
Yeah.
Game of the Show award.
Yeah, sure.
The seal. The game.
So yeah, so yeah, Horizon.
for second.
Oh no, yeah, I'd give it that.
Yeah, definitely.
So Horizon gets 8-Brit Gaming's Collective Game of the Show. Let us know in the comments, guys, what is your game of the show? And do you agree with us? Probably not, because I expect you'll all have Fallout 4 in there somewhere. But yeah, guys, remember, just subscribe to our videos and keep coming back. Give this video a thumbs up if you like what you've seen. But yeah, Tom Roach, Matt Stevens, Gerald Rahman, and I'm Tom Powter. We're 8-Brit Gaming. Goodbye.